What's going on, everybody? Sean from New England Aquatic Landscaping coming to you live from beautiful Dover, Massachusetts. It is getting dark very quickly these days. Fall is definitely among us and winter is right around the corner. This massive waterfall is not done like we hoped it would be today. There's just a lot of moving parts on a big project like this, and we start the day off super confident. We think we're going to get farther along than we actually do, and then it gets dark earlier and we got to head home. Good thing is we were able to get the plumbing in on this and the spillways hooked up, and it is running, so the homeowners have something to look at for the weekend. There's a lot of edge work left to be done, some detail work. We have to gravel the bottom. I'm going to show all of you that right now, but there's definitely stuff to be done. But what do you think so far? This is 9,000 gallons an hour ripping through these falls, and they are pretty massive. This fall right here, that's close to 3 feet. That is a doozy. Everything we wanted this water feature to do, it is doing spectacularly, but there's just a lot of odds and ends we have to do. So for starters, we have to finish rocking and graveling the reservoir to naturalize this, edge it, hide all that liner, finish burying our plumbing, and disguise the vault. We still have to put the underwater lights in this feature. So we're gonna have a light on this fall, that fall, this one, boom, 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 6 total. Some of those are gonna be color changing. And I think we're gonna do something cool where you can actually have each of the 2 colored lights on a different hub so they can be different colors. They don't have to be the same. So for Halloween, you could do purple and orange. For Christmas, red and green, things like that. If they choose to go with colored lights. We wanted to get those in today, but we just ran out of time. What else we have to do? Obviously, all the edge work. There are some areas that need more foaming. We'll take care of that on Monday. Over here, we've got to foam a little bit. Too much water's kind of going behind the boulders where we don't want it to go, so we got to correct that. We've got some wood that we want to incorporate in this feature to hide that upper spillway. And something that you guys probably don't notice looking at this, but we've got a little bit too much water coming out of this lower falls, the smaller spillway, and not as much as we want on the left side. So we're going to incorporate a ball valve to tone this fall down a little bit and try to get a little bit more of a sheet flow on this side, and then clean up. So we've got all these plant pockets that we've made, and we've got a bunch of topsoil. You can see a little bit of it right there, some loam. So we're going to fill this pocket in while we edge. We got another one over here. We're going to pack in some dirt onto the front of that rock. We're going to create another dirt pocket back here when we edge by the dogwoods. We're going to incorporate some wood up here to hide the spillway. You can't even see where it is, but we've got to finish this little corner and edge all that and bury the pipe a little better. And then we've got to clean up this hillside. So a lot of rock that we're going to use some. And we're going to have to make a pile of the rest, but that's all from digging here. The excavation was terrible. And you can see Ryan was already up on the hillside today, feathering out the soil, raking out the rocks, making it nice so they can plant their wildflowers. This whole hillside is all wildflowers in the spring and the summer, so they'll replant, reseed over here. And yeah, we got a couple more rocks we might incorporate here and there, but let me take you through the falls. We've got this cool little pooling section right here. Gives you a little couple-inch fall. You probably miss this waterfall when you're looking at this 3-foot sucker right there. We did our stacked slate in here to give ourselves nice sheets, but like I said, we got to tune down that spillway and get a little bit more coming out of this one. But yeah, guys, almost there. We thought we'd be done today, but we're not. That's all right though. You can see some of our exposed plumbing. So we got our 3-inch line coming up. That tees off. Feeds a 2-inch line to this small spillway. This is where we're going to put our ball valve in. And then the rest of that 3-inch line runs all the way behind the feature, reduces down to a 2-inch line and feeds this large spillway up here. So almost there. Home stretch. Something I want to show you guys while we're up here. It's not often people climb to the top of the waterfall You see the rest of the plumbing right there? And look down. But this one looks fantastic, even from up here. See all the twists and turns? It's gonna be fantastic. As soon as we're done, this will look like it's been here for a million years. And that's the goal every time, to make it look like Mother Nature built it herself, and they just built a beautiful home around it. All right, guys, I hope you have a great weekend. It's Halloween. Be safe. Trick-or-treating and all that good stuff. Check your candy, you know. Be careful out there. All right, guys, we'll see you next week.